Hey, Senpai here, and welcome back to the first Let's Play of this year. I know it's a little bit late, but I had a little break. And since it's the first game, I still wish you a very happy new year, because we haven't seen each other since then. Even since Christmas, really, but yeah, I've been home. Met with my family and did some stuff. I think you all did the same, so I hope you had a great time. And now we are going to continue with a new game, which is called Between Horizons. And it's supposed to be a sci-fi detective adventure, which sounds pretty interesting, right? So I'm going to get right into it. And let's play. New game. Let's see what this is about. I know it's pixel graphic, so your progress is frequently auto-saved. Oh, nice. There's no going back. You can either manual save nor load a previous save point. What? All progress since the previous save point will be lost when you quit. You can neither manually save nor load a previous save point. Okay. Alright, that's okay. You can find many options in the game settings to customize your experience. For example, you can turn off the time limit for dialogue choices and disable tutorials if desired. Oh god, a time limit for dialogue choice? Maybe I should turn that off. Because I want to go through my decision in my head and with you. Disable tutorials now. I need those. Let's get
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival. As a small child, I often imagined myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
Alright, press E to advance the dialogue. When prompted to pick one of multiple answers, use AD to confirm your selection using... Use AD and confirm your selections using E. Sure. Stella! Did you go to bed already? Who are you? Of course not. Well, in that case, do you have a few minutes? There's something I'd like to show you. What is it? You see, it's a surprise. Okay. Are we right out? Great! I'm in my bunk upstairs. Okay, as you make progress, journal entries are added to your PDA. Open it by pressing Tab. Some tutorials briefly take over the controls in order to demonstrate something. Announcement, we have been... Whoa. Your personal digital assistant offers a variety of crucial tools to aid in your investigations. Switch between tabs by pressing R and Q. Sure. Your progress and objectives are documented here in cases. Okay, organized by the cases you're working on. Entries that don't relate to a specific case are listed in a general category. Press Escape to go back to the previous interface, or Tab to close your PDA immediately. Repeat tutorial, no. Okay, now I can walk, but let me first turn off the dialogue timer. It was quite short, and I needed time to read. Hello? What are you? How can I can't interact with it? Oh. I know you're sick, but I have to go out for a bit, okay? I'll be back soon. Chichi. What's this? Oh, I can change the background. Nice. Alright, let's see. So it's the bunk bed upstairs, so I have to go up, I guess. Map. Consult your map when you're trying to find a place on the ship. You can open it directly by pressing M. Stella's icon marks your current location. Use the control things to switch between selected locations. Each location has a unique icon that is revealed once it has been discovered. Right now you only have access to a small part of the ship that is relevant to your current task. As new cases open up, so will new areas. The Zephyr is a ring spaceship, as illustrated on the left side. This means that if you move in one direction long enough, you will end up at the same place again. Nice. Good to know.
I knew that Dad was worried about me. He'd noticed that I'd been sleeping a lot lately, and virtually stopped socializing. I wasn't sure at the time what was wrong with me, but I found it harder and harder to get motivated.
And let me also look at my thing, Stella, crew security. We have been made aware of missing data across a large number of affected PDAs and are working on a solution to recover everything fully. Please do not submit any further reports at this time. Thank you for your patience. My dad is waiting for me in his bunk upstairs. Okay. I can run, okay. Is it here? What is it that you want to show me? Our messages from Earth for the Arrival Day celebrations came in earlier. Already? Arrival Day is still weeks away. Yeah, they always send the messages in advance to be sure we have them in time. Earth has a surprise for us this year. What surprise? Tell me already. Everyone got a private message from their relatives. We got our own personal message from Mum, Stella. Can you believe it? Oh, we left her there? Navigator Joseph already related to me. Do you want to see it? Yes, of course. Okay, here we go. So this part is only for my family, right? Okay, hi. Oh my god, I haven't prepared anything. They only just told me I could say something to you guys in private. How are you out there? I hope things are going better than they are on Earth. We've been having rolling blackouts again. I was so worried they would get in the way of this recording. Anyway, I wanted to say that we recently received a video you sent last year. Stella, I'd never seen you in that uniform before. Wow! And William, you look like you haven't aged today. Still the handsome young man I met 40 years ago. Remember that night? We were on a ship of all places. What was it called? Something Sparrow? Oh, I'm mixing it up now. I'm so proud of both of you. This mission is such an incredible, enormous thing you're doing. Everyone on Earth is rooting for you. It's been so many years since you left, and it still doesn't feel real. I really hope these messages get to you. I worry about it every year. I don't know how they do it, it's all magic to me. You see more of me in the public video, unless you haven't watched that already. Unless you have watched that already. Happy Arrival Day, you say that, right? Love you both. That was it. Seems like they weren't given much time to record these. I'm just glad she had the opportunity at all. This is going to be part of the yearly update from now on. I don't know, maybe there's something about it in the other files. They just came in an hour ago. Don't tell anyone about it yet, okay? Everything alright? Are you alright, Dad? Something your mom said has me worried. What? The blackouts? There's no way she forgot the name of the ship where we met. I have to talk to the captain. About Mum? Not directly, it's complicated. This can't wait. Sorry, I'll explain later. What the? Is there something going on? I'm getting a call. What's going on tonight? Sergeant Aldarich? Assistant Chief Stella, are you with your father? He just left. Wants to talk to the captain. Then maybe you can step in. Could you come talk to me at the security office? Sure, I'll be there in a minute. Are you all suited up? I am. Why? You might have to look into something. I'll explain when you are here. Okay. That's weird. It seems like you may need to brush up on your suit's scanning ability. Trigger it by pressing the space bar. Objects you can investigate are highlighted in blue for a short period of time. Collect them by walking range and pressing E before they stop glowing. Oh, okay. Whoa. Once a clue has been collected, an entry about it is created in your PDA's Evidence tab. New and updated clues are marked with a special icon. Finding more. Try finding more now by hitting space. This one. Portrait of Billy and Liz. Okay, so I can look at them now here. Mom wanted to join the mission as well, but she had to stay on Earth because it turned out she suffers from cardiovascular condition, making it impossible for her to survive in space. Oh, that's why she stayed. Okay, so they didn't leave her on Earth. It's been in my dad's bunk ever since I can remember. He always liked to brag about it being the only one on the ship. Apparently, people around him gave it a month to live when you brought it on board. Miraculously, even though it hasn't grown much since it's still here, 33 years later. Wait. 33 years? How old am I?
Dad seemed to be pretty shaken up, but I didn't understand why this detail was such a big deal to him. And what did the captain know about it?
I have to go here. Okay. So I have to go down and take the train or something? Or I can just walk. Oh, I can just walk across here. Yeah, I'm already sprinting. That's the first thing you try in a game. Sprinting. Okay, so it does mean that we are 33, right? Since we are her kid. The one we left. Right? Oh, where is... Good evening, Assistant Chief Estella. Elias. Secretary Elias. How are things? Good, thank you, pretty busy. Are you here to see the captain? She's not available, I'm afraid. She went to meet Navigator Joseph for a meeting on the bridge. And Assistant Captain Curtis left a while ago. I don't know where he is. No, that's okay. Sergeant Aldrich needs me to look into something in the inner hull. Probably nothing, otherwise expect my report shortly. Do you want me to relay anything to the captain? Nothing for now, thank you, Elias. Is there something to see? No. Okay, now I have to go down. Where are the stairs? Oh, it's an elevator. Even better. Though I'm not sure... Oh, there it says security. Nice. That's good to know. There it is, the security. Hello. Pressing E nearby a person will start a conversation with them if they have something to say to you. If they don't, the speech bubble symbol above the head will be missing or grayed out. Hello. Good evening, sergeants. Assistant Chief. Hey, Stel. Paul, address her properly. Come on, Dad. Well, in front of his dad, maybe we should stick to protocol. He is right, we should stick to protocol, Sergeant Paul. Of course, my sincere apologies, Assistant Chief. Anyway, let's talk about the reason I called you. I hope there's no relationship thing here. A door in the network area triggered a security alert. We've had some false reports due to defective sensors lately, so it might be nothing. However, I tried to check in with programmer Aaron, who works down there, and he isn't answering his PDA. It's possible that he's wearing noise protection, but we should make sure everything's alright. Could you take the elevator down to the inner hall and have a look? Of course, should I ask an enforcer to come along? I don't think that's necessary. Programmer Aaron should be in the network office. Alright, I'll make sure he's okay and report back. All your dialogues are recorded in your PDA, okay. Comms. If you ever find that your journals aren't detailed enough, you can reread any conversation right here. Wow, that's lengthy. Let's see. So, is there anything else you want to say? No. And there's nothing to find here. Alright, I'll leave then. And I have to go to... down here. So it's the basement. For now, it sounds interesting enough. I still don't know what this is going to be. I mean, it's a sci-fi detective story, so maybe there's some dead people? What the? Oh, the door's broken. What happened to the door? Uh-oh. Broken door. Network access point. The door is open. Is it so smart to just... leave that open? Hello? Oh no! Programmer Aaron! Aaron, are you alright? Oh. Oh fuck. Aaron, what's wrong? What happened? My head hurts so bad. Bruised in the back. Can you move? It is? Ouch. What happened? I think someone was here. Someone was here? What do you mean? At least you're not bad. I went to the cafeteria for my evening break, but I returned a little earlier than usual. I've been working on the new data routing algorithm today, and I had an idea I didn't want to forget. When I came back, the door to the network area was broken. I wanted to check if everything is alright in my office. When I came in here, there was someone standing next to my desk. What? Who? I don't know. I think a man. He was wearing a disguise. I turned to run back out, but he jumped me. He hit my head with something, that's all I remember. Shit, give me a second, I get help. Dad? Something happened down here. Aaron was attacked. Attacked? What was he doing? He seems okay, but his head is bruised. I sent a medical team. Who attacked him? I don't know. He said the person was disguised. Seems like they broke into the network area. The door at the entrance has been cracked open. I informed Sergeant Aldrich and join you as soon as I can. Do you have your weapon on you? Yeah, I do. Good. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? In the meantime, you should have a look around and talk to Programmer Aaron. Sure. Maybe you can find out what the intruder wanted in the network area. Okay? Watch your back, I'll be there soon. Okay, let's talk to Aaron first. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Let me think. What do I find in this area? What exactly do I find in this area? The various ship networks can be monitored from here. You can access them via the terminals next door, but only if you have access rights or my special tool. I see. So they wanted your special tool. What did the intruder want? Do you have any idea what the intruder was doing in here? I haven't had much time to think about it yet. But since we're in the network area, I'll wager a guess and say it was something network related. I can take a look around and see if I notice anything unusual. No, you should take it easy until the medical team is here. I'll investigate the rooms and let you know if I find anything. Thank you. That's all. That's all for now. So where's your special tool? This. The device on the floor looks out of place. Maybe Programmer Aaron can tell me more about it. I should show it to him. You just found an interesting clue. Progress in your cases will often be made by showing the right evidence to the right people. Uh-oh. Regardless of whether or not the person has something to tell you, it's always a possibility to show them. It's always possible to show them a clue you collected. To do so, press F and choose what you'd like to talk about. Okay, let's see. F. This one. You know what this is? Of course, that's one of my tools. Where did you find this? Next to the door to the network access point. I definitely didn't put it there. Do you think that the tool could have been used by the intruder? I'm sure you needed to access and manipulate data on the terminals in the network access point. So that is probably what they want in here. Is there any way to find out what they did exactly? Would be a good start if we knew which network they manipulated. I'll grant you access to the terminals. Thank you. What can I see on those screens? Each terminal shows a visualization of the data that was sent through the respective network over the past 24 hours. Fred created the visualization a while back to make it readable for non-technical users. The left side is data being sent, and the right side is data being received. If a network was manipulated, there should be some irregularity on one of the terminals. Have a look, thank you. Your first case progress is tracked in your PDA. The solution to a case is always a piece of evidence. You can assign it from the selection here. Once the solution has been assigned, a submit button will appear. After hitting that button, you can no longer change the solution and the case is closed. Oh. You alone decide at which point to submit a solution. However, be careful if you aren't confident in your conclusion just yet. There's no going back. Alright. Okay, let's see. Taking another look around an environment you visited earlier is often worth it if you have a suspicion that something has changed in the meantime. For example, you may find objects that were altered in some way, weren't there before or weren't considered relevant yet. When you collect a clue again after it was changed, the title, description and image of its PDA entry may be updated. Okay, let me just take a look. Okay. How can I check it then? I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me get rid of all the plus signs. Ah, okay, I see it. So left and right side. Wait, we need one more terminal. Alright, now we have all of them. And what did she say about... Left side is data being sent and right side is data being received. Sent, received. Am I supposed to get something out of this? So... Where's some irregularity? I don't know. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that mean that... Well, everything is different. Let me just continue looking first. And then I look back at it again. Maybe we'll find something else. Oh, okay, this is the office. What's this? I can't get through there. Okay, so the only thing I can do is... What exactly do I see on those terminals? A visualization of data that was sent and received on each network in the past 24 hours. Yes, you told me that. The amount of sent data on the left should always be equal to the received amount on the right. Terminals are intended for monitoring only, but it is theoretically possible to add or remove data. If a manipulation like that took place, the amount of data on the left and right won't match up anymore. How about this specific one? Do you see anything off with it? There might be, I'd have to study it closely. No, you should take it easy. No, please inspect it. I can inspect it myself. Just one more question. They all look different on the left and right. So suppose the square represents multiple of those lines. I guess 4. But I couldn't tell you how many. What? Barrett looks at these things daily, but it's been a while since I had a look myself. Well, that's not helpful at all. But at least we know now. So left and right always has to be the same amount. And I'm guessing, since the squares are like four of those things, 4 of those lines, it's a 4. So if we take 4 and make it into a square, then there's only 3 left, but there's still 1, so it's 3. 4, 4, 3 left. This makes sense. 4, 2 left. 2, 2, 4, and then... No, wait. 2, 4, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2. So the PD8 network terminal is wrong. So where can I pick it up? PDA, this one. Submit. Yes. Stella, everything alright? Programmer Aaron, how do you feel? I feel alright, Chief, but I get myself checked out to be sure. I found out what the intruder was up to. He manipulated one of the ship's networks. Good job. I think I even know which one. Could you have a look, Programmer Aaron? Of course, let me see. Yep, you're right. Looks like some malware was injected into the PDA network. You agree? Good. I mean, not good. Excellent work, Stella. Listen, I actually came out here to tell you something else. I've been thinking about what the intruder's plan was exactly. These terminals in the exit point only contain very recent information flowing from each network to our central service. If the guy was after recent data, he could have accessed it right there using my tool, but he may have injected malware instead. The terminals are connected to the big servers down the hall for regular backups. Maybe his plan was to exploit this connection. For what purpose? I can only assume to override access rights so he can extract historical data from there. Would you have to physically go there to do that? Correct. Stella, follow me now. Wait, not so fast! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You only have one chance to solve each case. The story will continue and adapt to your solution. Oh, interesting. If you feel stumped and ask around, think about who might have something to say about clues you already collected. Oh, that's going to be very difficult. The longer a case is. Once you submit a case, you may not find out if your solution was correct until much later, if at all. Ooh. Okay, that's going to be so difficult. I'm really shit at remembering things. Why is the loading screen taking so long? That's my question. And I did not follow the dad. I just went into a different room. I'm pretty sure I didn't press E, but I don't know. Could have been. Or did it just stop right now? Maybe I should reload it? Okay, so I had to restart because it took so long. I think it just stopped working. But we know which one to submit again. Okay, let's see. Continue, continue. And this time we'll just follow and do nothing. Oh, now we're going together in here. Oh, right. It's working. Whoa, look at this. Oh! Stop right there. Hey, stop, Stella. Let's go. Can I shoot? Enough. One more step and I shoot. Who are you? Lie down flat on the ground now. Why was he surprised? Whoa! Oh! Are we alright? Oh no! What happened? Yeah, the door's crushing me. What can I do? Why is it closing? They're sealing up. There must have been a breach. Where's the override? I don't think there is an— Ooh! Fuck, what should I do? What should I do? Stella, listen to me. Sparrow was our code word. What are you talking about? Liz tried to say something's wrong. Where's the override, Dad? Dad? Is he dead? Wait, we have to save him. Can't you just— And his body will be returned to the ship. He will stay with us until all of our journey ends. Oh, he's dead, okay? That was fast. On a more personal note, I want to say that William was not only the best chief of security I could ever have wished for, but also a dear friend. I did not expect him to go before me, and I was not prepared for it. I don't think I could have been. I would also like to take this opportunity to put any rumors to rest. William's death was a deeply unfortunate combination of circumstances. It was not? He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. A cargo box came loose due to a malfunction and pierced a hole in the floor of the inner hull. Air began to stream out into the vacuum of the outer hull. The resulting loss of air pressure caused the emergency doors to shut. Thanks to the swift intervention of our brave mechanics, the breach could be contained shortly thereafter. However,
I kept staring at the notes from my speech, even though I wasn't reading a word of it. We had agreed to frame my father's death as an unfortunate accident, to keep the intruder a secret in the name of public peace and safety. It was our highest imperative. If there was a person between the ship's population and their safety, they would get crushed by design. There was no security override to save the individual. In a way, this concept made sense to me. It had to. After all, I was the chief of security now.
well, that's sad. And that was the intro. What did you think? I think it's going to be very interesting, but we'll see how it goes further. But I guess that's the point where I'll stop for now.